Hello everyone. The United States has many close allies, including Canada, the United Kingdom, South Korea, Japan, and Australia. However, above all those countries, Israel is the friend that the Washington government treats most specially in the world. On average, they receive billions of dollars in valuable aid every year. Israel also has the protection of the United States against uncompromising enemies in the Middle East. Why is this so? Let's find out together. In 1948, Israel declared its establishment as a nation amidst hostility from Arab countries. They believed that the Jews had violated the sacred lands of Islam and seized the land of Palestinians who had lived there for hundreds of years. Therefore, war broke out between the two sides. At that time, the United States did not take any side. They were friendly to gain favor with oil-rich Middle Eastern countries. The Soviet Union was different. They fully supported weapons for Israel through Czechoslovakia. This was to attract this country to the communist side against the declining influence of the British Empire in the region. However, after victory, the Jews turned to the US and its allies to receive aid resources to develop the economy. The West welcomed Israel with a cold glance. How could such a small country accomplish anything? But let's follow them. The angry Soviet Union turned to support Arab countries against the Jews for over a decade. Their influence grew rapidly in the Middle East. The US was uneasy but could not do anything because many Arab countries hated the West at that time due to being ruled by the UK and France in the past. In 1967, Israel alone resisted 5 countries in the region and achieved victory. They suddenly became famous and caught the attention of the United States. The relationship between the two countries entered a period of great leap forward. The United States saw Israel as a fortress wall to curb the influence of the Soviet Union in the Middle East. Since then until the end of the Cold War, the Jews received a lot of money and weapons to maintain loyalty. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, the United States became more and more involved in disputes and internal issues in the Middle East. The purpose was to protect pro-Western regimes and maintain influence in the region. In addition, they wanted to ensure the stability of oil flows, preventing countries with ambitions from controlling sources outside. Israel played a useful role for the United States to carry out those things. First, they provide important intelligence information. Second, Israel always tries to prevent other countries in the region from developing nuclear weapons that could unsettle the balance of power. Third, they are always ready to fight Iran, a U.S. rival in the Middle East, a country that sees Jews as the enemy of Islam. Finally, Israel has a stable democracy that always shows loyalty, satisfying the U.S. In addition, to maintain security in the region, the two sides have worked closely together against terrorist organizations. Those are the main reasons why the United States has provided enormous financial aid to Israel, with a total estimated value of $236 billion adjusted for annual inflation. About 90% of that amount was weapons and military equipment. To be more precise, Israel is an important arms buyer for the United States, with values of billions of dollars each year. They use the term aid because it implies helping rather than selling. In reality, there are many countries with money but cannot buy U.S. weapons. Over generations of U.S. presidents, Washington has always pledged to help Israel maintain military superiority over other countries in the region. Not only in national security, but the two sides also cooperate closely in many areas of technology. Dozens of top U.S. companies have set up technology incubators in Israel to take advantage of this country's strengths in new breakthrough ideas. Intel Corporation is one of the typical examples. Thanks to ideas from Israeli engineers, they were able to design some of the company's most successful processors, generating 40% of annual revenue. It is precisely because of the innovative spirit of this nation that it always attracts foreign investors, especially the United States. Some of their famous inventions include memory cards, USBs, firewalls to block malicious software, wastewater recycling, and smart medical diagnostic devices, among others. Billionaire Bill Gates once said that the innovation happening in Israel is very important to the future of the global technology business. In summary, they are very capable. If you take the time to research, you will know. Israel has also cooperated with the United States to create advanced weapons such as the David's Sling and Arrow missile defense systems. They have also transferred many famous military technologies to the U.S., including the Trophy Active Protection System for tanks, which has the role of identifying enemy fire locations to quickly counterattack within less than 1/1000th second. The Iron Fist system equipped on armored vehicles detects and neutralizes missiles and anti-tank weapons. It can also detect sniper locations through gunfire thanks to sophisticated sensors. Iron Fist allows military vehicle operators to be aware and react in a timely manner. There are many more that we do not list in this video. In addition to the huge benefits mentioned above, the main reason why the US always supports Israel has to do with domestic politics. As of 2020, the estimated Jewish American population was about 7.6 million, the largest in the world outside of Israel. They are famously wealthy and influential in Washington. According to a 2012 study, 140 of the 400 richest people in America were Jewish. The largest and most powerful political body is the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, known as AIPAC. This organization is renowned for its ability to raise tens of millions of dollars each time for politicians running for Congress. No one knows exactly how much power they have in American politics, but they certainly contribute to steering Washington's pro-Israel policies. In addition, over the years, the American public has always had a positive view of the Jewish state, with approval ratings consistently reaching 60–80%. This is because they receive good news about Israel in the media, where the country is seen as the only democracy in the Middle East. Another reason is that the great economic contributions of Jewish people on American soil have engendered goodwill towards them. Therefore, politicians who do not want to lose support of the people will do best to follow the trend of supporting Israel.